Hello, viewers. We have been studying the last year or the previous year papers of MA in English entrance test for from different universities and for different universities, both central and state. So now let's resume our discussion. And in our last video, in the part one, we have discussed till number 10, and today we will start from number 11. And this is a paper of Delhi University, MA in English entrance test, and it was held in computer-based mode. And uh, you have to choose any one. There will be four option given, and only one and one will be true or correct. So let's begin it. So the question is 11. Arrange the following sentences in the proper order and choose the correct answer from the quotes given below. So we have to now arrange the sentences. Okay. Then we have to choose the correct answer from the options given below. Four options will be given, and we have to choose according to our choice and which will be correct. A. I secretly hope he would spend the rest of his life with us and plan to do my best to persuade him. So this is the A option. B option, all except Hanuman, to whom we were greatly attached, Ram, Lakshman, and I, each having our reasons for he had saved us all in different ways. Number C, we requested him to accompany us to Ayodhya and be with us for Ram's long deferred coronation. Number D, over the next 3 days, Ram and I gave many gifts to the Mongi soldiers, jewels and armor and rare fruits from Ravan's gardens, and sent them off to their homes. Okay, now you can, as you have got to know about the all options, so which one will be the correct one? You have to choose now. So the correct one is already given here. That is, wait, this option DBC. That means one option was correct. D, B, and C. We have to first bring D, then B, then C. Okay, these kind of questions are given. Okay, some questions are related to sentence reorder, but in sentence reorder too, there will be questions of English literature. Okay, now let's go on. Number 12, identify the kind of narrator reflected through the following excerpt. Excerpt is, at 6 minutes past midnight Tuesday morning, on the way home from a late rehearsal of her new stage now, Tina even saw her son Danny in a stranger's car, but Danny had been dead more than a year. So we have read these lines. Now we have to find out these lines belongs to which category of narrator or which kind of narration. Number one is given first person narrator, second is second person, third is third person, and four is fallible narrator. So according to you, what will be the correct one? You can think about that thing inside your mind. I will now reveal it. That is third person narrator. Okay. So it is also downrightly related to literature, novel, right? So this kind of question, they will ask this kind of question. So be prepared questions like this also. Next question, number 13, arrange the sentences PQRS in the order they should come in between S1 and S6. Okay, S1 and S6. So S1 is given, while still a child, Narendra practiced meditation with a friend before the image of Shiva. This is S1. Now we have to find out the rest, which one will be the correct. S6 is given, the apparition was about to say something when Naren became frightened and left the room. So which one will be the correct one? So here options are given, PQRS. P is given, on one occasion he saw in a vision a luminous person of serene countenance who was carrying the staff and water bowl of monk. Q, he had heard that the only men of ancient India would become so absorbed in contemplation of God that their hair would grow and gradually enter into the earth like the roots of the banyan tree. R option is given, that while meditating, therefore, he would open his eyes now and then to see if his own hair had entered into the earth. Number S, even so, during meditation, he often became unconscious of the world. So which one will be the correct one? PQRS, QRSP, RSPQ, and SPQR. So as you have now seen, you can now think which one will be the correct one and choose. Now I'm going to reveal it. The correct answer is QRSP. First Q will come, then R will come, then S will come, then P will come. Okay. Number 14, which of the following assertions are correct? So these questions are often asked. In net 2 you will get, and not only net, if you appear for any state and central government job, then to this kind of question will be there. So be prepared. Which of the following assertions are correct? Number A is given. Lines of iambic pentameter rhyming in pairs from heroic couplet. So what is iambic pentameter? I don't know whether you know or not. But if you don't know, then you have lack of preparation and knowledge. That's why I request you to go through it if you don't know what is iambic pentameter. There are many meters of a poem. So you have to know every relevant and important meters and poetry form and genres. Please go through it. Number B is saying rhythmic pattern in a free verse is not organized into a regular metrical form. Number C is saying haiku is an Italian poetic form of 16 syllables arranged into 3 lines of 5, 6, and 5 syllables. So if you know what is haiku, then you will know the answer. Haiku, I know what it is. It is, if I'm not wrong, it is related to Japan. Okay, if I'm wrong, then please let me know. And if you don't know, then please you try to know more this kind of poetic form. Okay, and in Pindar's Ode, the chorus chants strophe while moving in a dance rhythm to the right. So which assertions are correct? A, B, C, D, or B, C, L? Like that, you have to choose. Here options are given: A and B, B and C, C and D, D and A. So which one will be the correct one? Answer is A and B. A and B. Okay. Okay, so as haiku is Japanese, that's why C is eliminated, because here Italian is given. So in that way, you have to eliminate. That's why you have to know the basic form. Okay, number 15 is saying a dash is a 5-line poem that consists of a single stanza and a rhyme scheme, and whose subject is a short, pithy tale or description. So if you don't know what is poem rhyme, then too it will be problematic for you. Please go through it. Then whatever the question come, it will be easy for you to answer. So number 1 option is given Bilanelli, 2 haiku, number 3 is given Limerick, and 4 is ode. If you don't know any of the given options definition, that is the problematic. Please go through it if you don't know. So the correct one is Limerick. Okay. Then number 16, a foot composed of 2 successive syllables with approximately equal light stresses is. Let me repeat the question. A foot composed of 2 successive syllables with approximately equal light stresses is dash, trochea, trochaic, pyric, spondaic, dactylic or dactylic. So this is also related to poetry. If you don't know, then too you have to do your own research. Please do it. So correct one is Pyric, number 2. Okay. Number 17, the term dissociation of sensibility to describe the aesthetic frame of mind was first used by who? So these kind of questions are often asked. Who coined this term? Who said this term? Who used this term like this? So here the question is, let me repeat it again. The term dissociation of sensibility to describe the aesthetic frame of mind was first used by who? So option is number 1, T.S. Eliot, 2, Joseph Addison, number 3, Henry Home, number 4, Lord Camps. So correct one is T.S. Eliot. He has said. So I would like to suggest here one thing, that in the Google, you just search like this, that famous lines said by the literators of English, okay, about poetry, about drama, about whatever you would like to say, or about literary forms, like that you search, then many points will come out, and from there you make your note, and from there you study. Okay, let's go on. Number 18, which of the following plays use chorus as a dramatic feature? Choose from the given quotes. So the question is, which of the following plays use chorus as a dramatic feature? So chorus is where you will get chorus in which kind of play, that you have to find out. Number A, Dr. Faustus by Christopher Marlowe, The White Devil by John Webster, The Tempest by William Shakespeare, Murder in the Cathedral by T.S. Eliot. So which one will be the correct? Tell me. Have you decided? Okay, let me show you. The answer is A and B, B and C, C and D, A and D. So which one will be the correct one? Answer is A and D, means Dr. Faustus and Murder in the Cathedral by T.S. Eliot. Let's go on. Next question, which match the lines in list 1 with the poems in which these occur in list 2 and choose the correct answer from. So this kind of question to often ask both in net and both in this kind of exam or test also. So list 1 is given that our birth is but a sleep and forgetting the soul that rises with us. Our life star, list 2, ode to the west wind. From where these lines are taken, you have to match it correctly. Number B, wild spirit, which art moving everywhere and preserver here, oh here. Now number 2 is given ode intimations of immortality. So here I would like to say one thing, that you have to also know the basic lines, or you have to also read whatever the poems are prescribed in your syllabus, and from those poetics lines too questions are often made and asked and formed. So it's, if you do not do any kind of thorough reading, and if you do not try to keep those lines inside your brain, then you will have difficulties in exams like NET and MA in English entrance test. Okay, keep in mind. And not only the NET and entrance test, in other exams where English literature are included, there too these kind of questions are often asked, like CTET and like that. Number C, where beauty cannot keep her lustrous eyes, or new love pine at them beyond tomorrow. Number 3 is given ode to a nightingale. So which one will be the correct one? D, where does thou careless lie, buried in ease and sloth. Number 4 is given an ode to himself. So if you don't know about this poetic line, then you cannot answer it. If your luck is okay, then you will have you will get a mark. But the question is, oh, no, but the problem is, negative mark will be there. Then what? Then you cannot just choose blindly, or your mark will come in negative figure, like -25, -2, like that. So beware. So correct one is, so options are given like this. Look, A1, B4, C3, D2, 2, A2, B1, C3, D4, 3, A3, B1, C2, D4, 4, A4, B1, C3, D2. So correct one is A2 and B1, C3, D4. That means number 2 option is okay, correct. Now let's try to know the 20 number question. Identify the key features of a Brescian theater and choose the correct answer from the given quotes. So which one will the correct one? You have to now identify the feature of Persian theater. There are many theater in English letters and world. So you have to try to find out those important theater's features. These kind of questions are often asked. Number 1, A is given montage. Number B, explanatory caption. C, anti-illustrative technique. Number D, catharsis. Number E, compact plot. So which one will be the correct one here? A, B, C, 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 D, like that. Given number 1 option is A, B, C. Number 2, B, C, and D. Number 3, C, D, and E. Number 4, B, and D. So correct one is A, B, and C. A, B, and C. This is 3 consecutively. These are correct. Montage, explanatory caption, anti-illustrative technique. So that's it. We have done the 20 number. In our next video from 21, we will start till 30. Like that, we will go on. Bye-bye.